Hello everybody, welcome back. This will be my last attempt at CFixed at Daytona. Probably going to be my last attempt at anything Daytona for the week. Very off chance that I run BFixed. We are in a much better strength of field than what I was in at my first attempt. I was car number 3 out of 24 and unfortunately got wrecked on lap 2. Kind of knew it wasn't going to be very good when on lap 1 I checked up for somebody getting bumped and getting loose in front and kind of got hit from behind. Just slightly upset the truck, but wasn't too bad. And then it's going into turn 1 and the guy just literally wanted to move up to try to go around somebody despite the fact that I was right to his outside and he just drove into my left rear and spun me. So I got wrecked. Lap 2, piled by the field. Yeah. That was one where I thought qualifying and putting myself towards the front would be a better idea. That was clearly not a better idea, so chose not to qualify. Everybody else basically had the same thought, looks like, in this one, so we're starting 13th where we're supposed to. I think there's 24 again in this one. At least this time, if I wreck, I shouldn't lose quite as much iRating, so we're going to see what we can do.
Okay, Jake, get ready.
Eventually try to work to the outside, but just kind of ride this thing out.
Let's go.
Didn't seem like it was all that great of a race. First one, I'm scared about this one, but, you know,
Right side.
it is what it is. We've got the 12 just already coming down.
Clear. On your right.
And there goes the 14. Yeah, I really am not aggressive enough in these races, but
Still there.
I don't know. It's Daytona. I hate it. It's well documented.
He's still there.
Here for, I shouldn't say I'm here for the
Hold
safety
your line.
rating. We're here for the participation credits. I think I technically met it on the last attempt, but we're going to hope that this one does. 12 goes to the back. I think, I don't know, somebody else going to the back as well. It's kind of great when they cut down in front of me right at the beginning to drop to the back. I understand kind of why they did it, but
Still there.
I don't know. We're just going to ride inside line. Few people in this race that I raced with in the first one, looks like, so unfortunately I really didn't get to take part in much of that, so I don't have a ton of idea what they're like. It's like the ones running the outside really try to push himself to the front after starting in the back, so I guess that makes super speedways more fun. I don't know, whatever, it is what it is. I don't judge.
You got one right side.
I just want to get this
Keep it together. Hold your line.
25 lap race done
Clear high.
as quickly as I can and try to finish halfway decent so I don't lose too much in the way of iRating and safety rating this week from it.
Clear high.
Let's see, some people forming that second lane. One's trying to get the very outside line running. I know that's going to be quicker. Right now I'm kind of just okay with riding here
Right side.
on the inside until later on in the race. Maybe try to
Clear outside.
shift to it at that point. 16, drop back, and now it's working his way back up front. Whatever people like. Going to the back and then running back to the front. I don't know. I will never pretend to understand why people like stuff like this in general, but that's neither here nor there. More electing to drop to the back. So it's 9 and 6. We're just going to continue to buy them and then watch what happens.
Inside clear.
See if that ends up looking like the right move. 3 wide, kind of, sort of. I'd be surprised if the one ducks down to the inside, although I would assume the one's going to try to work the outside. Maybe 17, I believe. 6, I don't know, somebody behind
Okay,
coming
Jake,
up.
the next car is Garber.
On your right.
Wow, big move by the 19 to the outside.
Is just
Body.
48.
Maybe that, it looked like that was intentionally planned. I think that looked more like he just
Still there.
turned, but I could be wrong. Can have a wreck up here on the outside between the 12 and the 16. I can easily
still there,
take
keep
me
digging.
out, tap the field.
He's still
Looks
there.
like that's why the
Hold on,
14
both
is
sides.
going to bail out.
They're all around.
Did see while I was sitting in pits waiting for my required repairs, I did see a lot of people bailing out the main pack. So it seems like CFix has been pretty rambunctious so far to start the week off. At least made it more green flag laps to start the race than I did in the previous race, so
The leader's
small
just
wins.
48.6.
Clear outside.
E7. Fastest lap for PS 48.00. You've just done a 48.51.
You know, ultimately the outside line I think is where I want to be if I want to get shot at moving towards the front at the end of the race, but
You got one right
the end of the
side.
race is when I gotta time that, not
Still there.
on lap 5.
Still there.
Team
He's
takes
still
it
there.
to the outside. Just
Keep it together,
suck up
hold your line.
behind the
Clear.
4. My team thought about the outside, now he likes to come back down, so we lift to stay behind him.
Coming up on here. Still there. Still there.
Planned on running this one partially because of the
That lap
participation
was
credits, partially
48.
because I am trying
Hold
to
your line.
learn how to run here better, because
He's still
if
there.
I want to attempt Road to Pro next year, I know this is likely to
Still there.
be the opening race of the first round, so
He's still there.
and I have
Clear
to make peace with this. Is just part of the nature, unfortunately.
On your right.
One truck dropping back again.
He's still there. Keep digging.
Not really liking how much everybody's shifting
He's
around.
still there.
I don't know if dropping back's
Keep it
gonna be
steady.
any
Still
better.
there.
The car in front of us is James.
Still there. Still there. He's still there. Still there.
Their temp doesn't seem to be
Still there.
an issue yet.
Still there.
Will be something I'll have to kind of pay attention to.
He's still there.
Good reason to drop into the back.
He's still there.
16C is kind of all over.
Hold your
12
line.
seems to be pretty solid. It's like the 16 that's all
Still
over.
there.
Inside line getting a decent
He's
run.
still there.
I think the outside will get moving here on the back stretch.
Still there. Outside line's clear.
It's kind of
Right
tucking
side.
the nose out a little bit just to see
Keep
if
it
I can
steady.
get
Still there.
any bit of fresh air over it
Keep
and
it
help
together.
the water
Hold your
temp when I can.
Still there.
I mean, we're not even close, but the closer I can keep it under 200, the happier I am. So whenever I can still maintain a draft, but kind of get just a hair of it ducked out, I try to do that.
That's a new fastest lap for Stuart, 47. But no,
Right side.
your lap time was at 48.80.
He's still there. Keep digging.
Yeah, that outside line's really scaring me with how much they're moving around. Not that the inside line's much
He's
better.
still there. Keep digging. Clear high. Coming up on here.
End up being a wreck at some point.
He's still there.
Yeah, we could easily be involved in it.
Still there. Still there.
Letter E is,
Still
they
there.
say,
Clear up high.
B7.
On your right. Clear. Right side. Keep it steady. Still there. Keep it together. Hold your line. Still there.
E8. Your lap time was 48.88.
He's still there. He's still there. Hold your line.
technically to make sure that this race I get the participation
Right
credits.
outside.
Need to get to lap 14. At least we're
Yeah, one
halfway
right
to that
side.
already. A little past halfway. Not trying to go low again, just it's like the fresh air thing.
He's still there.
Outside line really got a good run.
Still there.
We're starting to drop
Still
back
there.
on the inside. I'm okay with it right now.
He's still there.
I don't really trust
steady,
either
still there.
line. Like, I don't think either one can stay formed
Keep it
well.
together. Hold your line.
Outside line seems to be doing a little bit better. They
Still there.
might have a couple more trucks than we do on the inside.
Still there.
but the other one really seems to be
He's
doing
still there.
very good
E8.
at the moment.
He's still there. Clear up high. Right side.
15 to go next time by, so a bit closer to the
there.
halfway mark.
He's still there. Keep digging. Outside line's clear.
Also worried if this race goes caution free all the way almost to the end. It usually means the big wreck happens at the end and I get caught in it. But I cannot think about that right now. Just have to focus on everybody out front. Just trying to avoid that.
You got one right side.
The team's been fairly
Still
patient.
there.
I mean, I
Seventh
don't know,
position.
21. I don't really know.
49.00.
Truck behind me.
Still there. Still there. Hold your line.
Sideline kind of checking up a little bit. A bit of a run, but then we're going to check
Still
up.
there. Still there. He's still there. Keep digging. Still there. He's still there. Still there. Keep it steady. Still there. Still there. He's still there.
I could finish 7th here and be really happy
still
with
there.
it. I could finish 8th and be really happy with it. Honestly, like, if I were to
Still
put a
there.
position on it, top 10 would make me happy, but
He's still there.
I know I could finish anywhere from
Still there.
2nd or 3rd all the way to the back. Very
Still
rarely
there.
do I
Hold
ever
your
have a
line.
shot to win these things. It's just
Hold your line.
not good enough navigating everything.
Still there. Still there. Still there. Still there. He's still there. He's still there. Still there. Keep it together. Hold your line. Still there.
So we're going to be 1 lap
Hold
away
your
from
line.
having over half the race done. Which means 1
Still
lap
there.
away from guaranteeing that I get the
He's
credit
still
for
there.
this week, this series, no matter what.
He's still there.
19's kind of all over. Thought he was going to get the
Keep it steady. Still there.
truck on the outside.
He's still there.
45,
Keep digging.
17, I think that's who it is.
Still there.
The 17 and the 21.
Still there.
2.
He's still there. Keep digging. He's still there. Still there.
Like I said, we get going and then they start
He's still
bobbling
there.
all over and cannot keep that momentum up.
Still there.
The outside line just continues to get a run.
Keep it together. Hold your line. Still there. He's still there.
The second pack that's
Still
kind of
there.
back there, I don't know if they'll be able to catch back up to us before the end of the
Still
run
there.
or not.
Still there.
Technically halfway done now.
We've got plenty of fuel. That last lap was at 48.78.
Keep it steady. Still there. Hold your line.
Side of the line for
He's still there.
second had the lead.
Hold your line.
Let's see which one. With that, I
Keep it
would
together,
assume the
hold your
outside
line.
line will be able to pull off better down the backstretch
Still
than
there.
3, but
Still there.
I don't really see any point to bumping the 19 right now.
Keep it steady. Still there.
Not sure
Still there.
what the heck those wheels were by the one, if that was him
He's
getting
still there.
bumped or if he was doing something.
He's
Not
still
like
there.
the looks of that.
Still there. He's still there. Keep
I'm
digging.
scared about the 16 now. Almost to the
still
outside.
there.
You can easily hit the 19.
Still there.
7th position.
I have to trust everybody
Still
right
there.
now.
Still there.
I'll tend to go next time by.
Clear high. Coming up on your. He's still there. He's still there. Keep digging. He's still there. Still there. 3 wide. You're on the inside.
Alright, somebody's making a 3 wide.
Right side.
That's a fun call to hear.
Keep it together. Hold your line.
Guessing that was the
still there.
17. Now he's still there on the outside.
there.
Plus he looked for a moment.
Still there. Still there.
Just tend to go.
He's still there.
All right, Jake. Lap times are pretty consistent. You've just done a 48.60.
Still there.
Don't have the delta up because there's not much I can do to control the
Hold
lap
your line.
times, and there's not much of a point to look at it.
He's still there. Keep it steady. Still there.
Outside line's just so much
Still
better
there.
right now, but I cannot find a way out there yet without
Still there.
dropping back.
You're on the bottom. 3 wide.
One's gonna try to go to the top
Right
with
side.
somebody.
Still there.
See if that works.
Keep it steady. Still there. Still there.
One, I think. Assuming that's
He's
who
still
it
there,
is.
keep
I don't
digging.
know. He's all over. I kind of came up, so
Still
it
there.
was almost a close moment there.
Keep it together. Hold your line.
Check it up on the inside because we got 3 wide, and there's
Clear.
gonna be a wreck.
E9.
16.
Full course caution.
There's
Be
the
careful.
caution. So we stay behind 4. That keeps us 7th still. Alright, well, I was lucky to see that, and avoided. I just had to hope that they weren't coming back up the track. Probably should have looked left when I went down low, or went up a little bit.
Pace car is out. Line up single file behind Garrison. We're under caution. Pits are closed.
So that was a close moment, but I don't know. I guess it technically kind of gets rid of two of the trucks that I was kind of scared of. Yeah. '19 and 16 were both kind of scaring me a little bit. I don't know if anybody's going to come in the pit road. I don't really know if it's worth it, in all honesty. If the track position's worth more. I don't know how much of a difference in maneuverability the tires are really going to make. I guess we'll watch and see what everybody's going to do, and then
Pits
go
closed.
from there. I'm probably going to be wrong with whatever decision I make.
Pits are open.
Let's see who does what. I'd assume it's not worth to come in. Mixed bag looks like 50-50. So we're gonna line up on the outside. 6th. Maybe the tires will make a big enough difference in terms of maneuverability. And we burned off, I don't know, a few gallons. 10, something like that. So that, and I guess that technically gets, even though carrying a little more weight, it gets the spoiler down, so maybe they'll be quicker. I don't know, we're gonna have 5 laps to go, so I don't know how much of a difference it'll make. Guess we'll see how quickly they get through the field, and we'll find out quickly if it was the right call or the wrong call to stay out. It looks like there's about 5 or 6 trucks behind that did not go in. Lined up behind the 17. It was looked like somewhat decent what I'd seen alongside me, but also sometimes kind of so I guess we'll keep an eye on that. One's also going to be on the outside, so you know he was fairly aggressive. So maybe the outside, this will be my chance to get to the outside line without having to be afraid of the gap not being there anymore or whatever. We just try to make the outside line work for the rest of the race and see if we can claw at a top 5. Like I said too, we'll see how wrong was I with the pit call. Alright, let's get ourselves lined up.
Get ready. Race regime at the end of this lap.
So also make sure that we don't jump to start and get in the back of the 17, or have to then hit the brakes and check up and lose everything. Not gonna wait back to get a run. Just gonna try to maintain enough of a distance that I can adjust for whatever happens off the restart. And like I said, there's still the very real possibility that I can finish anywhere from podium all the way back to like probably 20-something. But we're just gonna pray the luck and the gods are with us for the last 5 laps. Daytona gods are with me. Because that's the only thing I can do. So wish me luck. ready, get into second gear, get prepped to go.
Green flag.
Truck's off and rolling, decent start. Stay close to the 17.
Line, you got one.
P5.
He's still there.
Push the one up to the lead. He's guaranteed he's going to jump in front of 2.
He's still there.
Yeah, I knew that was coming, so now it's going to leave us in a bad
Still there.
spot. But we're just going to try to do what we can.
Next car is stairs.
He's still
I
there.
don't think it's worth trying to take it 3 wide yet.
Still there. Still
This
there.
outside feels weird, but
Hold your line.
get the 17 to go. It's worth it.
Still there. Still there.
Although now the outside line just stalls
Keep it
out,
together,
the
hold
inside
your line.
line goes. I can never get myself in the right line.
He's still there.
Never
He's
get in
still
the
there.
right line.
He's still there.
2's gonna jump up.
He's still there. Keep digging. 3 wide. You're on the outside.
Push.
Alright,
Get this guy.
we're about to get
Inside.
shuffled out. There's a wreck
V6.
line that's gonna save us.
Be careful,
Caution
we've
that's
got a
gonna
full
come
course
out.
Caution.
Yeah, I got into the 17 the wrong way. That was 100% on me. So get myself a 4X I didn't need to, unfortunately. Keeps us 6th, but yeah, not good. And we're gonna go 1 attempt at a green white checker. So, extra
Next
laps
car's out.
to
Line up single
help
file behind Pierce. We're under
limit
caution. It's closed.
the amount of safety rating I lose for my 4X. I was just, man, that was bad. Bad bump on my part. I'm really lucky that didn't cause a wreck. Usually I'm pretty decent at not making too many mistakes in super speedways. That one was just really stupid on my part. Well, let's hope that the outside line runs better this time, because otherwise it's going to be a stretch just to finish top 10. And I don't know, maybe it checked up behind and that's what caused the wreck. I'll have to take a look afterwards, or if that was a separate incident on its own that happened behind. You can see the 3 is the first driver to pit. I feel like at this point with the green-white checker coming, you gotta stay out. You can't give up the track position to try to get there in 2 laps. I think your bed's made at this point.
Pace car is out. Pits are closed. Full course yellow. Pits are open.
It's like the 16 dropped off. As expected, nobody in the front coming in at this point, with the green-white checker looming. Just waiting for... There it is. Let's extend the
We're
race
under
by
caution.
1
Pits
lap.
are closed.
This is the only attempt at it. Honestly, I wouldn't be angry if we get a decent start, keep 6th. I wouldn't be angry if a wreck happened and we just finished under caution. I know it's not exciting, especially after super late models did that as well, but I'd really be okay with a 6th place finish and a 4X out of this thing. Really would be okay with that. Looks like we're gonna have the 2 again on the outside, or the 1 on the outside. The 2 was able to work his way back to the lead, so you're gonna have the 1, the 17, and the 21. Be your 3 on the inside line in front, and then it's gonna be, or the 2, 17, 21, excuse me, and it's gonna be the 1, the 4, and myself on the outside. 18 is gonna be lined up behind us. He was pretty kind. Gave me some room to get it back in line when the contact with the 17 happened. Whether or not he's that way. Let's restart, that's a different story, but he was pretty kind there before. And I don't know what's
Pace car is out. Pits are
I haven't really
closed.
seen him much this race that I paid attention to, so. And then, like I said, you're gonna have the 9, or the 3, who is the first truck that pitted under the previous caution. He's gonna be lined up 5th on the inside line, so we'll see what he tries to do, how quickly he tries to work his way up through the field before the end of this one. work their way into respective starting positions, restart positions, whatever you want to call it.
We're going green next time by.
Hopefully he's going to be quick. Looks like he got some front end damage. I'm hoping that doesn't affect his ability to get a run and or push. We saw some right side damage out of the 2. He was able to stay up there, so I don't know. Let's just hope I can, like I said, try to get myself the best shot. I would love to just stay inside the top 10, but I can crawl and fight, claw and fight for, you know, top 5. That'd be awesome. Be tickled with the top 5. I guess just to be here at this point, I'm pretty happy. Make it this far through the race. Still time for me to wreck and go to the back, but it's by the bulk of the race. It's gonna be showtime here. Moment I hate the most. Aggression goes through the roof. Courtesy goes out the window. And it's checkers or wreckers for everybody.
Green, green, green. Hello.
Time that as best as I could. Stay behind the floor.
One car inside.
Two goes inside. Or the one goes inside. Bandit's outside line. Just gonna try to get the 4 to the front.
Hold your line.
Just gonna live and die by the outside line, I guess.
3 wide, you're in the middle.
18.
You got them on both sides. Clear up high.
Go. Nope.
3 wide.
We're gonna get bailed on. Oh, I thought I had a shot, and it's not gonna work.
Still there.
There goes everybody.
He's still there.
I don't know, I thought I heard contact from somewhere, but I was wrong.
there.
We're going to the back. Made that move too early.
Still there.
Nope. There goes the
3 wide,
18.
you're up high.
Cars, truck's wrecked. Still getting bounced off the wall. There's a wreck. Somebody there, now we're going spinning. End of the race. Just gotta gather it up, keep it going.
We're under caution. Pit's closed. Race cars out. Line up single.
I don't even know where the 18
behind
came from.
Yes.
I have no idea where the 18 came from. And we're supposed to get by the 8. I have 1 lap. I gotta limp this thing around. I have no idea where the 18 came from. So, should be an 8th place finish, I think. Yeah, another 4X is what it is. This place sucks. This truck's broke. Not wanting to run. Thank the Lord I just have to basically get back to the start-finish line. 8th is better. Yeah, I made the move. I thought the 18 was going to want to go with me, and they stuck in that outside line and duped me. My stupid, foolish move. Wrong choice. Oh, this truck is so broke. So broke. I don't even know where. All of a sudden, the 18 just came flying up across me. Like, I had no shot at trying to find him in a void. Yeah, this thing's down a couple hundred RPM at least. You can hear how bad it is. No idea what happened. I guess we'll. There's another replay to look at. That was pretty great. So, I guess week 10 means finishing under caution instead of green flag. Cool. So the
8th place.
one gets the
Okay,
lead
it's
coming
over.
from,
Good
or gets the
drive.
win coming from the back. I guess good for him. Whatever. I don't know. It's not. Alright, sure. Good for him. Whatever. It's super speedways. Alright, we'll get rid of the overlay. Take a look at what happened. Sorry about that. Let's try that again. Alright, there we go. Terrible at that. Alright, yeah, let's obviously look at what happened to me. So I want to see what happened with the deal. So look at this one. This is lap before the first caution. And I want to see how close was I to... I think it was the 16 and the 19 end up getting together. So we're watching the lap before. 21 is going to make a big run on the outside. The 1 goes with him. Still laying back. We got the 17 to our outside. Now the 21 is going to go slide in behind the 16, bail on the 1. 21's kind of all over, so is the 16, so is the 19. There's contact there. That got the 16 really loose, and then it just drills the 19. Alright, so let's... What was that up there? Was 16 pushing, looks like? Looks like the 16 was pushing. That's the 8. So we're gonna watch this. This is coming out of turn number 4. So, yeah, he pushes the 8 the wrong way, and then it kind of gets him loose, and he just can't catch this thing. Like, you see him seesawing back and forth at the wheel. And he gets the 19. Thankfully, we get by that. And then... let's watch what happens here. So we get the start. And I get into the 17, I think, out of 3 or 4. 1 gets the shove from the 17, gets in front of the 2, drops down to the inside line. Now I've got the 18 coming up behind me. So riding behind the 17, trying to get... Probably should have been bump drafting him a little bit to get him up there. Just trying to see if we can make this outside line work at all. Tap him on the right side. Okay, so he checked up after the 2 came up. So let's go up and watch that from his perspective. You're going to see the 2. 2's going to make the move right to the outside, right here. And he kind of comes across the nose of the 17. And so if you watch, what you're going to see is, yeah, see, he drops off a little bit, and I wasn't quite expecting that checkup right there. And that right there, when, like, right there is where, like, I don't know, I made contact a little bit before, but that's what, that checkup there, when the 2 slid up in front of him, he lifted just a little bit. I wasn't quite expecting that. I should have laid back a little bit and expected that. That's what got me into the back. And then he hits the 4, but we all keep it there. And then I want to look. I'm just drawing a blank. All right, well, we're going to go back through the field to figure out where this wreck happens. So, looks like everybody's going to lift, and the 10 just runs over the 14. And that spins him, gets a bunch of people. I think it looks like it might be kind of the same situation where I looked at from the 6's perspective. So, yeah, the 14 lifts, the 10 just gets in. Everybody checks. Like, nobody behind really saw that and checked up, which is really hard to see through the trucks. But 16 gets in that, 6 is in that, 14 was in that. So, that was that. And then let's watch this last lap. Watch me get played badly. Or I got myself played badly. I don't know why I thought the 18 was going to go with me. That's stupid on my part. Like, he looked there, so I was like, alright. We're going to sit here. And I was like, okay, now I'm going to go. And he's like, nope, we're not going. And that put me out to dry. Truck there is not going to go. So let's see. How the heck did I get wrecked? We're just riding here on the outside. Ah, Mr. 17. That's what happened. And then we just kept getting piled, and yeah. So, our friend, the 17, we're gonna go along into turn number 3. 18's getting a run. 18's cutting down to try and side draft. 18 netcodes the 17. Sends the 18 flying up the track, which also netcodes me. That netcode was far worse than the netcode from the 17 and 18. Cool, so 2 netcodes there. That was pretty bad. I don't know, I mean, it almost looked like the 18 was still going to come down into the right side door of the 17, regardless of if the netcode had happened, but the netcode just launched him back up the track, and it netcoded me really bad on left front, so I can't catch brakes. I hate these places. It is what it is. This is definitely going to be my only attempt at this. Not running this ever again this week, and probably not going to run B fixed in all honesty. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that one. Tough break. Was trying to get there. Made a bad strategy call on the second to last lap. I don't know if it would have been any different if I had stayed in line, if we wouldn't have wrecked. Guess just fortunate enough that this time we were able to keep it going straight out of the wreck and drive through it to get an 8th place finish. Just netcode. That's all you could say about this finish. Netcode. So yeah, it works sometimes. It goes against you sometimes. It's just what it is. So another thing to add to every factor you got to battle at Super Speedway. So take it, move on, gain a little bit of iRating, lose some safety rating, and be done with it. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that one. Let me know all of your comments. Love to hear from you guys. And until the next one, I hope all your laps are fast, your races are clean, and your finishes are good. Thanks for watching.